On Apple Valley News Now, we're tracking the response to 2 apartment fires this afternoon in different parts of the region.
At a beautiful Easter weekend, all the details coming up in my First Alert weather forecast.
And speaking of Easter, we're going to show you some of the creativity that local children are showcasing as part of an annual tradition.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. We are going to begin with those 2 fires impacting apartment buildings this afternoon. First up in Kennewick, parents picking up their kids from school just before 3 this afternoon may have seen the large fire response at Kent Manor Apartments. Fire official told us a small fire started in 1 unit. Then they say the saving grace was that the sprinkler system activated. That in turn activated the alarm so that people were able to get out safely.
The crews arrived and discovered that a sprinkler system activated due to a very small fire. The fire was extinguished by the sprinkler system. There's light smoke damage inside the apartment, a little bit of water damage as a result of the sprinkler system activating. Thankfully everybody is out, no injuries to any of the occupants or any of the firefighters.
Now, while this fire was relatively small, we're told the large fire response was necessary because of the size of the building. Firefighters needed to have the bigger trucks with ladders that could reach the roof in case they needed to. Yakima firefighters responded to an apartment fire this afternoon at the Grand Hotel Apartments near 3rd and Yakima Avenue. A 911 caller told dispatchers smoke was coming from the 4th floor and they saw people evacuating. Firefighters arriving say they didn't see anything from outside, but they did find a small fire that was contained to 1 apartment on the 4th floor. They quickly put it out. Fire officials say the 2 people who lived in that apartment were displaced. They requested assistance from the Red Cross. No one was injured in this fire, though. The cause still under investigation tonight. But Stacey, it's always good to hear that those fires are coming through when there's not a lot of wind. That's what makes me nervous as we get into the spring and summer months.
That's right. We've had much calmer weather today, as you can see on our First Alert radar. Pretty quiet all through the Pacific Northwest. Where it's not quiet, California getting inundated and soaked once again from Northern California all the way down into Southern California. And that's where that system will remain and stay. We're going to see pretty clear conditions. Not the case yesterday. You may remember we had a system move through around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I did a time lapse of that. Here's that system moving in over Richland. You see the camera shaking and then it moved on out past Pasco. Now that did bring a few lightning strikes to the area. Things looking great tonight though. This is our Dust Devil Sky Cam tonight. Traffic moving along 61 degrees. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Our sunset at 7:22. So partly cloudy and quiet tonight. Sunny and warm on Saturday. A beautiful Easter Sunday. Record-breaking temps are possible into next week. And our temperatures tonight on the chilly side. So grab a coat if you're heading outdoors this evening. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Today is National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day, and it's something that is a big part of our local communities. Our Austin Reed got to visit the public market in Kennewick and talk to some of the business owners there.
We have all heard about Small Business Saturday, which is in November, and today is similar to that.
It's about dream, believe me. When you try to speak about business, for me, is the opportunity to create something or bring something is not around here in Tri-Cities.
Small businesses are a vital part of the United States economy, and the critical role they play is sometimes overlooked. Consumers were urged today to show them their much-deserved appreciation by shopping local and at small businesses. Guadalajara Style is run by a local family. They recently opened their 3rd location inside Kennewick's public market.
Yes, local business I think is the key to success. People, they can understand, okay, they coming from another place, but they consuming products locally.
While we were visiting with many of the small shops today, we met this Tri-Cities woman who's now retired and makes it her mission to shop local and support local.
It means that people like this need more support. I'm an old Spanish teacher, but yeah, the food is great there. How do you do your meat?
With all my heart.
And with all his heart.
And of course, the public market here in Kennewick is a great way to support small businesses, local ones, anytime. In Kennewick, Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Austin. The latest numbers show inflation is on the rise nationally, and that could mean an even longer wait before the Federal Reserve lowers interest rates. So the Fed likes to look at the numbers from the Personal Consumption Expenditure Price Index. Now that was up 2.5% year over year at the latest count. The Fed's overall goal is to keep inflation at 2%, which they do mainly by managing interest rates. For 15 years, Americans have celebrated Transgender Day of Visibility on March 31st, which is this upcoming Sunday. A day that Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us the city of Ellensburg recognized at their March 18th council meeting.
The proclamation acknowledges the contributions made by transgender people in the Ellensburg community and beyond, as healthcare workers, government officials, and as veterans. It's a message that local resident Rivka Hansen took to heart. She thanked the city council as someone who is transgender herself.
It means the world to me to be seen like this.
I sat down with Rivka later on, and she told me there's few dedicated spaces or groups in Ellensburg for LGBTQ people. CWU Equal, Kittitas County Pride, and Helen House, a safe space for LGBTQ youth.
It's hard for trans folks, myself included, to find community. And so for the city to, open their arms, at least like in words, is I think really important.
You can read the full proclamation on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Emily. Now in Washington, state law requires school districts to teach sex ed in grades 6 through 12, but there's no statewide rule about what those classes have to include. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports the Pasco School District is looking for input from parents before making some changes to their curriculum.
The Pasco School District hosted 4-day-long preview meetings, giving parents the chance to review the material the district is considering for sex ed classes this school year. The district is hoping to get feedback from parents before presenting their curriculum proposal to the board.
So far, we've had about 30 parent responses to the preview materials. Parent input is very important. As we go through the process, once a curriculum is adopted, then we will post that information online, and parents would have then the opportunity again to preview the materials before their child participated in that unit of instruction.
Wendy Leckel-Polster, the Director of Instruction at Pasco School District, tells me they're working hard to make sure the students are learning age-appropriate health and safety topics in school.
Sexual health education covers a variety of topics, including HIV and AIDS education, human growth and development at the age-appropriate levels. It also includes healthy relationships, decision-making based on your family values and beliefs. It also includes affirmative consent.
Leckel-Polster says the district is hoping to add 2 new materials to their sex ed classes, teaching students how to speak up and make an official report if something is wrong, and teaching them about affirmative consent.
What affirmative consent means is that you're consciously and enthusiastically agreeing to something before engaging in that. So it's not just the absence of no.
The changes aren't official just yet. The district is getting parent feedback now, and the board will still have to approve the changes, but even if the changes do become a reality, you don't have to allow your children to take part.
Parents always have the option to opt out if they do not feel like it's appropriate for their child. So we will have that process posted as well. But again, that is once the materials are adopted, and we're ready to move forward.
If you missed the open house drop-ins this week, you can reach out to the Pasco School District to schedule a time to review the materials and give input. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, the district is hoping to go to the school board with their curriculum recommendation in May. If it's approved, those new classes would start this fall. The Washington State University Integrated Agriculture Research and Extension Center in Prosser hosted Gear Up students from several Bounton County high schools this week. There were hands-on interactive presentations done by program partners and grad students where the researchers got a chance to create engaging and educational demonstrations for the high schoolers. Staff at the WSU IREC introduced high schoolers to a world of agriculture they might not be familiar with.
But there are other aspects of agriculture that the students might want to work in future. So this is an avenue for us to kind of showcase what we do to stir up interest in those students.
This year, 21 students attended from Columbia, Kayano-Benton, Riverview, and Prosser high schools. Walla Walla Public Schools is getting nearly $5 million in grants to help pay for more than a dozen new electric school buses. Most of that money will be coming from the Environmental Protection Agency. The district says they've already placed an order for 15 buses, just like these ones, in the Pasco School District, which should start arriving next spring. They're also working on plans to install charging stations for the buses this fall. Now, this comes as the Biden administration is tightening the rules on emissions from buses, commercial vans, and freight trucks. Basically, the government tells manufacturers their products, in this case their vehicles, can produce a certain amount of total emissions. The rule is technology neutral, which means that vehicle makers can meet the new standards however they want to. Some of the options could be things like advanced internal combustion engine vehicles, hybrid vehicles, battery electric versions, or hydrogen fuel cell versions. The new standards will be phased in gradually, but they will begin to ramp up after 2030. And the last day to remove studded tires in Washington is on Sunday. Tickets from Washington State Patrol for having studded tires cost $137 outside of the November 1st through March 31st window. Good news is you won't need studded tires around our region this weekend. You might not even need your windshield wipers. Stacey Lee has a look at your Easter weekend forecast. And we're going to talk about some of the big events happening around town, including one showcasing the talents of local young actors. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 5.
The Honda you want is here. So drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord. Both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
With Dish, get the same TV bill every month for 2 years.
Hello? Oh God, I think someone's coming.
No price hikes, no surprises. Because surprising TV shows are great. Surprising TV bills, not great.
Let's get you some fresh water.
The 2-year TV price guarantee from Dish. Tuned in to you.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
How does free college or training sound? It's possible. Washington College Grant gives eligible people money for certificate programs, job training, apprenticeships, or college. Learn more at wagrant.org. That's wagrant.org.
So which leg are we operating on?
Asking the right question can greatly impact your future.
Are you sure you're an orthopedist?
Especially when it comes to your finances.
Are you a certified financial planner? I'm a CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interest. That's why it's gotta be a CFP.
Remodeling your kitchen? Fred's has the latest in kitchen appliances from GE Cafe on sale.
With a variety of custom cafe colors and options, makes it easy to personalize your kitchen.
And when it's time for cleanup, the GE Cafe dishwasher offers loading flexibility and a reversing wash arm to clean every inch of your dishes.
Get up to $2,000 in rebates in GE Cafe appliances.
Come in and see the great selection of cafe kitchen packages at Fred's.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back. President Biden has signed off on $60 million in federal funding to help get the Port of Baltimore open again after a cargo ship destroyed the Francis Scott Key Bridge earlier this week. The largest crane on the eastern seaboard is now in Baltimore to help clear that wreckage, which is an important step towards reopening the port.
We're talking 3,000 to 4,000 tons of steel that's sitting on top of that ship. So we've got work to do.
Step one of that is we're going to clear the debris from the channel. Step two is we're going to remove the vessel. And step three is remove the rest of the bridge debris from the waterway.
And when you have a chance to see that wreckage up close, you fully understand the enormity of the challenge.
Now, President Biden has also said that the federal government will pay the full cost of rebuilding the bridge. Experts are predicting it will cost hundreds of millions of dollars and could take years to finish. It is Good Friday, and this morning students at St. Joseph's in Kennewick marked the occasion with the school's annual Stations of the Cross play. The fifth graders were given a script, but the rest was left up to their own creativity. That play consists of 14 stations that each depict a moment on Jesus' journey to the Calvary, his trial and crucifixion, along with his death on the cross. The fifth grader who portrayed Jesus says it was impactful for him to be a part of this play.
It meant a lot because I got to do it with my friends and it felt really awesome to be Jesus.
Now, he also has a message for people who are considering acting. He says, just dream big and have a really good time. Don't put any pressure on it. Now, this weekend, the Pitbull Pen will be hosting a meet and greet and dog treat egg hunt. That's coming up tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on 950 Aaron Drive in Richland. They'll have 24 dogs who are all up for adoption. You can meet and greet ranging from Chihuahuas to large breed adults. The Easter egg hunt is also open to the public, but the pen says to participate, you do have to donate. They're suggesting $5 donations.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, happy Good Friday. Let's get into our weekend forecast. Things are looking pretty good. We see a few clouds in the sky, but mostly sunny, very mild today. 61 degrees on our Legends Casino Skycam. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour, and our sunset tonight at 7:22. Here's the weather pattern going through the weekend. That low pressure system moved on down again, soaking Northern California all the way down to Southern California, leaving us pretty high and dry. Nice weather pattern change as we get into Easter Sunday. High pressure will build in and start to warm things up as we head into the early part of next week. Let's talk about rain showers for the month of March and where we're at. We're last couple of days and we're catching up. We were really at a deficit as we started the month out. Hermiston is above by just a little bit, but above, so that is good news. We're pretty close in Tri-Cities. We're even in Yakima, and a couple of cities, Pendleton and Walla Walla, also need to catch up just a little bit, but we're getting there, looking much better than we were in the beginning. If you're heading out this weekend for holiday travel, Seattle looking good, going to be dry over there this weekend on the cooler side, but nice and sunny, looking good. Overnight lows staying in the 40s. If you're heading to the Portland area this weekend, 60s with clear skies mostly and no rain in the forecast there. If you're heading towards the Spokane area, it's looking good there as well. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s, so fairly warm, but bring coat, going to be a little bit chilly at night. Welcome to April. We're almost there. Let's talk about our averages, at least in the Tri-Cities. As we start the month out, our average high temperatures are around 62 degrees. By the end of the month, our averages are at 72 degrees, but we're going to start to see some of those 70-degree temperatures as we move into next week, early part of it. Look at that, 72 on Monday. And again, that I believe is April 1st. Correct me if I'm wrong. 76, we could see some record-breaking temperatures moving into Tuesday, but then we're going to slide right back down. We have a big cold front that's going to move through the area, and that will cool us way down the middle of next week. There we are in Yakima, 76 degrees, so 16 degrees above the average for this time of year. Now, when do we typically hit 80 degrees? Tri-Cities, April 22nd, but we did that back on March 19th. Yakima typically on May 1st. That could happen in the middle of next week, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Partly cloudy and chilly tonight, temperatures in the 30s. We're in that chilly zone here. Yakima hitting 32 tonight, 31 in Ellensburg. We're staying above the average here in the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities, and temperatures in the low to mid 30s in the foothills of the Blues. Mostly sunny and pleasant tomorrow. Look at our temps, 50s and 60s all through the area. Here's if you're planning an Easter egg hunt, a little bit chilly in the morning, 50s and 60s by lunchtime. In the afternoon, you'll see temperatures in the 60s. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. Again, gorgeous weather. Look at this nice stretch. Look at that temperature close to 80 degrees on Tuesday in the Tri-Cities, just under that in Yakima. But then things start to change as we get to the middle of the week. Here's a look at Walla Walla and Hermiston. Beautiful weather as well all the way through Tuesday. Things start to change and cool down as we get into the middle part of next week. So overall, we have a really nice weekend ahead. A little bit cool in the morning hours, but sunshine and dry weather on the way. Your viewer photo of the day still to come. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. And up next on Apple Valley News Now at 5, we are talking about a new park coming to Ellensburg thanks to COVID-19 funding. We'll explain when we come back.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm going to be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Introducing Us Days at U.S. Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
Hey there, Brenda.
It's Carol.
Exactly. So which leg are we operating on?
You mean arm?
It's all connected.
Asking the right question can greatly impact your future.
Are you sure you're an orthopedist?
Actually, I'm a Sagittarius.
Especially when it comes to your finances.
Do you have a question? Are you a certified financial planner? Yes, I'm a CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interest. That's why it's gotta be a CFP. Find your CFP professional at letsmakeaplan.org.
See, Alice, it's snowy and cold out here, but in Triple Place, toasty indoor water park, people are happy and warm.
This is snow?
Right, Roy, she's never seen it.
It's cold and sticks to my feet. This stuff rules.
Ah, look, she made a snow, Roy.
That is clearly a snow stand.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Who is that?
My Aunt Shirley.
This Easter Saturday is your opportunity for incredible savings at More Furniture. Take a full 21% off your purchase and save big on the looks you love for every room in your home. Bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, accent furniture and mattresses. Fill your home and take 21% off your purchase this Saturday. Pre-shop all sale specials at morefurniture.com or visit your local showroom.
Tonight, the search for missing bridge workers as the bridge collapse investigation continues. Plus, the second round of spring snowstorms heading into the holiday weekend. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
The city of Ellensburg is breaking ground this weekend on Unity Park, which is a new half-acre gathering spot at 4th and Pearl Street. That's located at the former Rotary Pavilion site, which has hosted community events and activities for 40 years. Planning started back in 2018 on the almost $2.7 million project. That's being paid for through federal COVID relief funds. The new park will have open turf area, a performance stage, public restrooms, tables, and chairs.
We really want this to be kind of an anchor for our downtown and really bring people here, keep them here for long periods of time so they can enjoy the local establishments.
Now that groundbreaking ceremony is open to the public. It'll be from 10 to 11 tomorrow at 4th and Pearl Street. Now the city is hoping the park will be open by early August. Researchers at Pacific Northwest National Laboratory are working on everything from building better batteries to artificial intelligence. I got a first-hand look at one of the projects that are underway right now. I got to tag along with earth science researchers studying local rivers to see how things like wildfires impact the environment. And they told me they've seen some surprising results. That story is coming up new tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6. first, we'll be right back with a final check on your Easter forecast.
Fly the Northwest over a state fish hatchery. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Watch out for spring motorcycles on the roads. Look twice when you change lanes. Motorcyclists, use your headlights. Call us if you get hurt.
Find out what your rights are under the law. Call 735-0546. They're waiting to help you.
April is Home Run Riches Month at Legends Casino Hotel, where you're guaranteed $1,000 just for stepping up to the plate, with a chance to round the bases for 10 grand. Just play with your Legends Rewards card, and you could be called a pinch hit on Thursdays and win thousands of dollars. You don't even need a complicated contract or sleazy agent to bet on our team. Hey, betta, swing betta. Come play Home Run Riches all April long at Legends Casino Hotel.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
I come for the thrill of a deal, and I never missed out on the 50% off tag.
I like to hunt the bins for hidden gems.
Goodwill lets you define your style with unique gifts and treasures around every corner.
And giving back to your community just feels wonderful.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
For nourished, lightweight hair, the right ingredients make all the difference. New Herbal Essences Sulfate-Free is now packed with plant-based ingredients your hair will love, like pure aloe and camellia flower oil. And none of the things it won't. Hair feels deeply nourished, soft, and lightweight. Plant power you can feel. New Herbal Essences Sulfate-Free.
The Honda you want is here, so drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord. Both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Watch out for spring motorcycles on the roads. Look twice when you change lanes. Motorcyclists, use your headlights. Call us if you get hurt.
Find out what your rights are under the law. Call 735-0546. They're waiting to help you.
All right, drivers, listen up. Monday is April 1st, but unfortunately it does not look like this one is an April Fool's joke. WashDOT is planning to close the eastbound ramp from I-182 to northbound 395 in Pasco for roadway repairs. They will also be closing the ramp from 395 northbound to I-182 westbound. Those closures are scheduled for Monday and Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. There are going to be detours in place, of course, but if you do have to drive through that area, you will want to plan for delays. It is roadwork season.
It's going to make it tough for a couple days.
So try to drive around that if you can, for
That's
certain.
Right. But this should put a smile on your face. Let's take a look at our viewer photo of the day. Check out that beautiful sunset. There we go, on the Umatilla River just north of Hermiston. Gretchen, grab that photo for us. You can grab your weather photos for us just like Gretchen did. Just scan that QR code on the right side of your screen and it'll take you right to the spot where you upload your photo. And look how beautiful that is.
All the sunset pictures remind me of Easter eggs these days.
And there's those big fluffy clouds. We've been seeing that kind of weather the last few days. Now we're going to see lots of sunshine. Should see some spectacular sunsets as we head into your Easter weekend. Let's look at your Easter egg forecast really fast. There you go. All right, so a little chilly in those morning hours, the early morning hours, but as the sun comes out, we're going to warm up. We should see temperatures in the 50s and 60s and right around lunchtime. And by the early afternoon, we'll be seeing temperatures in the 60s. So very comfortable, dry, and look at that sunshine.
I love to see it. Perfect for the weekend.
There it is.
Thank you, Stacy, and thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. We're back tonight at 6. And of course, you can always catch the latest anytime on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
Have a good night.